no settling down. My text go and you scream, you know better than that. I come around when you least expect me. I'm sitting at the bar when your glass is empty. You thinking that the song's coming on and
What's going on, Clan fam? Back at it again with some more NBA 2K20. We're doing the Last Dance rebuild. We're coming off of the Bulls' 4th straight championship. And let's head on into this draft lottery. Right now, the Pelicans are looking like they're going to get the number 1 pick. But even if they do, which they don't, they're going to draft a terrible player. And we're heading into the offseason here. Let's see if the Bulls can win 5 straight. Now, I don't think it's going to happen, but who knows? I mean, I guess anything could happen. With the first pick in the 1999 NBA draft, the Nets are going to take Elton Brand. Let's see who the Suns take. Richard Hamilton, wearing a mask for some reason. Don't know why. Vancouver Grizzlies, let's see who they take. Shawn Marion. Not a bad pick. And then the Charlotte Hornets are going to take Corey Maggette. Huh. And then the Pelicans. Yeah, we're going to skip the Pelicans pick here. We're going to pick the worst possible person in the draft because we don't want the Pelicans to be good. So they are going to take Troy McGuire here from Duke. Worst player on the draft board. He's a D- overall. Let's go ahead and do that. That's a shocking pick right there, ladies and gentlemen. And the Celtics have 2 top 10 picks, so it looks like they're going to be a force to be reckoned with here. Baron Davis goes to the Utah Jazz. I don't even remember. I think Baron Davis went not number 1. He went 2 or 3, I think. Andre Miller goes to the Celtics with their 7th pick, and then with their 8th pick, they're going to take Andre Karolika. So the Celtics are, I mean, they might be decent in the next couple of years. Plus they got Antoine Walker, guys like that. Stevie Francis going to the Seattle Supersonics. The Magic. I think the Magic really, no, I can't remember. Did the Timberwolves or the Magic take Wally Szczerbiak? I don't remember off the top of my head. James Posey goes to the Nets. So they got 2 lottery picks, Elton Brand and James Posey. On our team right now, we just have Steve Kerr, Ron Harper, and Judd Bushler. Those are the only players on our roster right now. Dennis Rodman said he's not coming back, so I'm not even going to attempt to get him. And we're going to give Michael Jordan over $200 million. I need MJ to come back. Is he getting older? Yes, he's 37 years old, but he's still a 99 overall. So I'd be stupid not to get Michael Jordan back on this squad. We'll give him a player option. Reggie Miller, a free agent. Ray Allen is a free agent. Barkley. Let's try and get Dennis. Why not? Let's try and get him back. He's probably not going to sign here. We got to get Pip back. I don't know why Pip is only an 85 right now. I understand he's older. And Dennis Rodman, just like in real life, goes to the Los Angeles Lakers. Here is the transaction report. The Wizards re-sign Ben Wallace. Reggie Miller going back to the Pacers. Grant Hill goes to the Spurs. Mark Jackson to the Rockets. Rodman goes to the Lakers on a 1-year deal. Patrick Ewing actually went to the Magic in real life. Tony Kukoc, I don't know how we lost Tony Kukoc. He goes to the Nuggets. Charles Barkley goes to the Heat. Rick Smits to the Magic. Dale Davis to the Rockets. I mean, the NBA is completely going to be different. Glenn Rice goes back to the Miami Heat. I mean, this is going to be crazy. Tracy McGrady goes to the Celtics. They are going to be stacked after having those 2 lottery picks. We went ahead and picked up Donyell Marshall, as you can see there, for a 1-year deal. We had to get somebody to replace Dennis at the power forward position. We might move him to the 3. Horace Grant goes to the Nets. I mean, there's so much going on here. The NBA is going to be completely different next season. We got Luke Longley back. That's a good thing. And there's a bunch of really not great players. So we picked up Funderburk. He was with the Kings. He's now with us. So we're going to put him at the power forward position. Donyell Marshall is not eligible for a contract extension, and Steve Kerr says he's going to test free agency. So you know what, Steve? We're going to go ahead and trade your ass. If you don't want to be here, then move along, buddy. Michael Jordan, we got him locked up for a while. So let's go ahead and see if we can get anything for Steve Kerr right here. He's only got a $1 million contract, so it's... I wouldn't mind getting draft picks because in the next couple years, I'd love to get Yao Ming. I'd love to get Yao Ming in that 2002 draft, and I'd love to get LeBron in that 2003 draft. That 2003 draft is way more important, though. I really want to get LeBron or Melo or D-Wade. I got to get one of those guys, and I'd love to get two of them, and I'd love to get all three of them. But we're going to go ahead and make this trade here. We're trading Funderburk for Dana Barros, J.R. Cole, and a bunch of first-round unprotected picks from the New York Knicks. And here are the All-Star teams for the 1999-2000 season. Vince Carter's the team captain, and Kevin Garnett. MJ made the All-Star team again. Kobe. Jawan Howard makes his first All-Star appearance. And we're mediocre. We went 42-40. Shaquille O'Neal is your MVP. Okay. Calvin Booth wins Rookie of the Year. Donyell Marshall. So that's what I'm talking about, Donyell. That's why we signed you, dude. Kevin Garnett, Defensive Player of the Year. Vonteego Cummings, dude, is a baller. Pat Riley and the Heat went 71-11. Holy crap. That's pretty impressive, honestly. Here is the NBA first team. Again, a star-studded team. And the crazy thing is, Shaq actually won the MVP in the 1999-2000 season, if I'm thinking correctly. I'm pretty sure he did. So that's actually really crazy. And again, Michael makes all-defensive first team. Shawn Marion as a rookie coming out here making all-defensive second team. Wow. Pelicans have 3 all-rookie first teamers. Too bad they're all trash. Max Steele for us is on the all-rookie first team. Max Steele, I just signed him because I needed to fill a roster spot. I'm not really sure how he got so much playing time, but it is what it is, I guess. Here are the standings. Again, the Heat leading the way. We went 42-40, barely missed the playoffs. That's some BS, dude. We lost a playoff spot on a tiebreaker. That's some crap. Miami, though. Look at this team. Tim Hardaway, Vashawn Leonard, Jamal Mashburn, Barkley, Alonzo Mourning, and Glenn Rice coming off the bench. That is a solid team. And P.J. Brown. So, this team is... George Mirasan does not look like that, but... And they got Dan Marley. So, that team is stacked. They might actually win the title. Actually, the Lakers also went 71-11. They have Lindsey Hunter, Kobe Bryant, Eddie Jones, Dennis Rodman, Shaq, Derek Fisher, so I'm expecting the Lakers to probably take this, honestly. I don't see any reason why they wouldn't. They got Rick Fox as like their 8th man. Joe Klein left us to go to the Lakers. Can't really blame him. And I'm going to have to change that. Minneapolis Timberwolves? I don't think so. I think they're Minnesota. I'm pretty sure anyways. They went 53-29. Let's take a look at the league leaders right here. Vince Carter leading the way. Shaq was the 4th highest scorer and won the MVP. That's impressive. And he had 14 rebounds a game. Dirk Nowitzki, Rashid, MJ, 25 points a game. Not bad for being 37 years old. I would really like to see, hopefully MJ stays until LeBron gets here. That would be awesome. If we could get LeBron and Michael to play on the same freaking team, that's history right there. So here is our stats. Bill Wennington didn't do a damn thing this year. The guy, I don't even think he played a single game. Here we go, the 2000 NBA playoffs. The Lakers got beat in the first round. Are you serious? The Heat got beat in the first round. 2K Simulator is trash. Absolutely trash. We got a 7 and an 8 seed, and then we got a 7 and a 5 seed. The Mavericks and the Raptors. Let's take a look at the Mavericks team. They're okay. Steve Nash, 45 points. Hubert Davis, 21. Dirk. And then the Raptors have Vince Carter, Bryce Drew, Anthony Mason. Oh, my. So here we go. Raptors. Game 7. Who's going to win it? The Toronto Raptors. 20 years before it happened in real life, win an NBA championship. And here are the retirees heading into the 2000-2001 season. Patrick Ewing retires. Dan Marley, Sam Mitchell, Mario Ellie, Olden Polynice. A bunch of 40 overalls that used to play for the Pelicans. They're like, we're done. We have no shot. We're not making the league. So once again, the Pelicans have a shot at the number 1 pick. This is the 2000 NBA draft lottery. I'm trying to think of who was even in the 2000 draft. It's a pretty unremarkable draft, honestly. So, we got a top 4 pick, boys. And of course, it's number 4. Of course it is. It couldn't be, number 1. It had to be number 4. So the Clippers get the number 1 pick. I'm fine with number 4. Maybe we can trade that for a decent pick, maybe. Phil Jackson's still the head coach. Let's go ahead and head on into the draft here. Let's see if we can get anything for this pick. And maybe trade off the Knicks pick for next year as well. Ooh, Larry Johnson and Marcus Camby? That might be the move. Mark Jackson, Antoine Jameson. Nah, man. I think I'm going to make that trade. That is a really good trade for us. We're getting a 4 and a 5. 2 spots that we need to get covered for this team. Yeah, we're going to do that. Larry Johnson and Marcus Camby, welcome to the squad. Who's going to be the number 1 pick? Jamal Crawford out of Michigan is the number 1 pick. That surprises me. Clark Andrews, I have no idea who that, that's not a real person, so not really sure why he got drafted. Kenyon Martin, he was the actual number 1 pick in that draft, I'm pretty sure, out of Cincinnati. Pistons get a steal right there. Number 4 pick is Darius Miles. Don't know if the Knicks know what they're doing exactly. They just traded Marcus Camby and Larry Johnson for that. Here is the draft summary for the 2000 NBA draft. I forgot about Michael Redd. That dude was a beast there for a while. He had a 3 or 4 year stretch where he was honestly a top 10 player in the NBA. So here's our roster right now. Not looking too bad. MJ is pretty old, but we got a young Marcus Camby, a relatively young Larry Johnson. Pip's getting older. We got Steve Kerr back in free agency because Steve Kerr's a leader, and I want him on this team. We got Nazir Muhammad, Ron Harper, just Darvin Ham, just a bunch of, role players, honestly. Here is the transaction report. Lakers signed Shawn Kemp. Lakers are getting everybody. Stephon Marbury going to the Knicks just like he did in real life. Juwan Howard goes to Vancouver. Jason Kidd goes to San Antonio. That's a big pickup for them. Rodman signs another 1-year deal, and he's going to Houston. John Starks goes to the Suns. Bruce Bowen with the Jazz. Mark Madsen going back with the Lakers. Vonteego Cummings leaves the Warriors and goes to the Kings. Wow, that's a big blow to the Warriors. Hakeem Olajuwon goes to the Jazz. Not really sure why he would do that. Jeff Hornacek goes back to Utah. And we lost Donyell Marshall to the Wizards. That's fine. Not really concerned about that. Steve Kerr again coming back on a 2-year deal. Sam Perkins going to the Hawks. Chris Mullin going to the Jazz. So there's a lot of moves going on. Here's our lineup heading into the 2000-2001 season. Scottie Pippen still hanging in there. He's all the way down to a 79. Not looking good. Judd Bushler, Jim Jackson out of Ohio State, Nazir Muhammad, Dickie Simpkins, Dana Barros, Ron Harper. Those guys aren't really getting minutes. Not really sure why, but hey, it is what it is. Here is the mock draft for the 2001 draft. I don't really know if I want any of these guys. Maybe Pau Gasol. But again, we don't really have a need for a center. We are terrible right now, so we're going to go ahead and get rid of Marcus and Larry. I know we just got them, but it's just not a good fit. It's not. I know why the Knicks wanted to get rid of them. It's because they just don't play well together. So we're going to go ahead and get Peja Stojakovic and Vlade Divac. We're going to add Judd Bushler to that trade. Here are the 2001 All-Stars led by Tim Duncan and Penny Hardaway. MJ makes the squad once again. Chris Webber, Shaquille O'Neal, Latrell Sprewell, Baron Davis's first All-Star game, Elton Brand's first All-Star game, and we're terrible. We went 27-55. Tim Duncan is your MVP of the 2000-2001 season. Clark Andrews, no idea who you are, is the Rookie of the Year. Michael Dickerson wins Sixth Man of the Year. Tim Duncan, Defensive Player of the Year. Keith Kloss, Most Improved with the Hornets. And Terry Stotts, no idea who he coaches, but he is the Coach of the Year. Here is your All-NBA first team. Maurice Taylor, who the hell is that? Maurice Taylor made it in over Shaquille O'Neal. Okay, 2K. He's a 99 overall, but he's on the NBA's All-Second team. And Vitaly Potapenko. What is going on with this game, man? These are a bunch of, I don't even know who these people are. Michael Jordan, again, All-Defensive first team. What an absolute beast. Antonio McDyess making All-Defensive second team. All-Rookie first team. Not a single name that I know on that first team. And then Jeff Foster is the only person I know on that second team. Here are the standings. Lakers once again leading the way. Lindsey Hunter, Kobe Bryant, Eddie Jones, Shawn Kemp replacing Dennis Rodman. And the Celtics leading the way in the East. They have a really solid team. T-Mac, Paul Pierce, AK-47, Jermaine O'Neal, Antoine Walker. I mean, they're pretty freaking good, honestly. We're terrible. But we weren't the worst team. That's a plus, I guess. I should probably be fired as the general manager of this team because I have absolutely put this team in shambles. Kobe leads the way in scoring. Michael Jordan third in scoring this season. That surprises me. That Maurice Taylor guy, he's a beast. Peja, seventh in the league in scoring. So glad we went ahead and picked him up. Here are the playoffs. Let's see who wins this 2001 NBA title. The Lakers didn't get beat in the first round. That's a plus for them. Are we going to have a Celtics versus Lakers final? That would be big. We are. And the Lakers swept them. Kobe Bryant wins your MVP. So, in real life, the 2001 Lakers won the title. And on here, they win the title. Kobe Bryant led the way, 44 points. Shawn Kemp not playing too bad either. Here are the retirees heading into the 2001-02 season. And this is the season we really got to do terrible. We have to get Yao Ming in next year's draft. I got to do whatever I can to get Yao Ming on this team. Ron Harper, Steve Kerr, both retiring. That's sad. Let's make them come back for one more year. Why not? Bill Winnington retiring. Dikembe Mutombo. And here we go. And the Pelicans get the number one pick. And they're going to be picking the worst player in the draft. I just went ahead and skipped it. Gilbert Arenas is truly the number one pick to the Vancouver Grizzlies at number 2. Again, I don't think this draft is really that great. Pau Gasol, who was number 11 in the mock draft, goes 3rd. Tony Parker goes to the Wizards. Not a bad pickup. The Knicks have 2 picks in the top 7. Good for them. They need it. Jalen Cole out of Northwestern. No freaking... That's not a real person. Jason Richardson goes to the Knicks out of Michigan State. That's not that bad of a pick. Especially this... Like I said, this draft isn't crazy star-studded. Tyson Chandler going back to the New York Knicks. The Hawks take Shane Battier. And here is our roster right now. We got Dennis Rodman back for one more run. I wanted to have the Bulls run together one more time. I went ahead and signed B.J. Armstrong to a short-term deal. We got Sam Perkins as well and Chris Mullin. So, do I expect this team to win? Hell no. Do I want this team to win? No. I'm rebuilding them. Here is the transaction report. I went ahead and re-signed Michael Jordan to a long-term deal again. Jalen Rose is going to the Pistons. Jason Kidd goes to the Sixers. Anthony Mason to the Sonics. There's not a whole lot going on during this offseason. Dennis Rodman is back for 2 years. Gonna make one more run with him, hopefully. Let's see if this team can win one more championship with this core 3. I doubt it. And if we don't do well this year, obviously it's time to move on from Jordan and those guys. I really want Jordan and LeBron to play together. If we can make that happen, that would be great. But I don't know. I feel like Jordan is kind of digressing, so we're probably not going to be able to do that. And here is the mock draft for the 02 draft. I really want Yao Ming, and it looks like we might have a shot at him. We went 15 and 67. Gilbert, as a rookie, Gilbert Arenas wins the MVP. And also, I switched the Vancouver Grizzlies into the Memphis Grizzlies because this was the year that they did it. So they are now the Memphis Grizzlies, no longer Vancouver. Allen Campbell wins Rookie of the Year. Of course, Larry Johnson wins Sixth Man with the Kings. Tim Duncan's your Defensive Player of the Year. How does Cummings keep getting Most Improved? How do you keep getting the Most Improved Player award? That doesn't make any sense. Come on, 2K. Gilbert Arenas as a rookie wins the MVP, makes all defensive all NBA first team, that's crazy impressive. I totally missed out on him. I should have drafted him when I had the chance, or at least tried to get up there and have a shot at him. Here are all your teams if you want to look at that. That Vonteego Cummings kid, man, he's a freaking beast. That guy's a beast. Beast and a half. Maybe I need to get Vonteego Cummings on the team. The Grizzlies get the #1 seed. Gilbert Arenas is a demigod on this game, dude. Are you kidding me? I think we had, I was going to say we had to have the worst record in the NBA. Well, other than the Pelicans, who went 1-81. Who beat the Pelicans, or who'd the Pelicans beat? That's crazy. And I went ahead and changed the Minnesota Timberwolves from Minneapolis to Minnesota. So Peja led the way with 32 points a game. Peja might be the future of this franchise. Scottie Pippen, God, he is not good anymore. Dennis Rodman is 74. I don't know why I gave him that big of a contract. It's time for me to move on. This season will be my last. That's fine. Michael Jordan. Michael Jordan is going to retire. Why? No, we want you to play with LeBron. All right, so here we go. The 2002 playoffs. Gilbert Arenas led Memphis to the #1 seed. That is unbelievable. Unbelievable. But they get beat in the second round by the Dallas Mavericks. Dallas is playing out of their mind right now. And we got a Kings and 76ers final, and the 76ers sweep them. Allen Iverson wins your MVP. Wow. So the 76ers are the 2002 NBA champions. Good for them. Chris Webber comes up short. Vonteego Cummings, 29 points. That dude he's an animal out there. So we're going to go ahead and make sure Michael Jordan doesn't retire. I don't think it's possible to have him play with LeBron now because he's probably going to retire next year as well. But I need an 85 overall on my team. Dennis Rodman, yeah, we'll keep him on for one more year. Why not? Let him end their career in Chicago. And here we go. We got 2 shots at this #1 pick. We need this #1 pick. Please don't be us right here. Dang it. Okay, so we got one more shot. We need this #1 pick because I really, really want Yao Ming on this squad. I think he's a game changer. Oh, baby. Okay, here we go. We got a shot. We got a shot. All right, let's see. Be quiet, reporter. Let's see who the next pick is. Please don't be us. No, 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 no. All right, we got a shot here, ladies and gentlemen. Come on. Don't be us. Don't let that ping pong ball be us. All right, come on. Don't let this ping pong ball be us, baby. Let's go, dude. We just got Yao Ming? Yao Ming is coming to Chicago? Oh my goodness. Yao Ming is going to be a Chicago Bull. You already know who we're picking, Adam. We told you already. We told you at the draft lottery who we're taking. sure as hell ain't taking Amare Stoudemire. Yao Ming, welcome to Chicago. I'm sure as heck not picking Jay Williams. He'll probably ride his motorcycle or something, and you know how that goes. Yao Ming, welcome to the squad. 7'6", wearing number 1. We're going to have to change that. I want you to wear number 11. Even though you are the number 1 pick, absolutely oozing with potential. Ming is the type of player that most scouts will stake their reputation on. I agree. And we need to get more draft picks. We got to get draft picks for that 2003 NBA draft. We're going to go ahead and trade our number 9 pick. I didn't see anybody that I really truly wanted in this draft other than Yao Ming. So we're going to make this trade to the Grizzlies. And I'm going to see if I can get... I'm just trying to gather as many first-round picks as I can so I can trade them away next season during the 2003 NBA draft. I want LeBron. You know what? Screw it. I want LeBron, I want Melo, and I want D. Wade. And here is the 2002 NBA draft. Amari goes number 2 to the Bucks. We're going to go ahead and trade Vlade and Dennis Rodman for more draft picks. We're going to trade Scotty for more draft picks. Because like I said, I want LeBron, I want Melo, I want D. Wade. I'm going to go ahead and change the Charlotte Hornets to the Charlotte Bobcats. This was the season that they did it. And I changed the Nuggets logo. I'm going to go ahead and change the Mavericks design and logo and all that. I'm trying to make this as accurate as I possibly can. The Magic changed their logo, I'm pretty sure, that season. I'm going to go ahead and do that. Pistons also. Sonics changed their logo that season as well. Let's see who else. The Spurs changed their logo. A lot of logo changes here. Rockets, I'm going to go ahead and change theirs. Even though I don't think they changed theirs until a year after this, I'm going to go ahead and change theirs as well. Yeah, so here's our roster right now. We're not too bad. Michael is the 3rd best player on the team at 39 years old. Again, I'm not really concerned about winning this season. Michael Jordan's retiring, so unfortunately, we're not going to have LeBron and MJ on the same team at the same time. So here is the 2003 mock draft. LeBron, Melo, and D. Wade. No Chris Bosh. I don't think they have the rights for Chris Bosh on 2K. I know he has a card on my team, but I don't think he's in the actual game. And we're 8-41 at the All-Star break. Chris Webber and Vince Carter are your team captains. No Michael Jordan. Yeah, it's time to hang him up, MJ. We are 11-70. We're 11-71. And Gilbert Arenas once again wins your MVP. What a badass. It says he's 7 years pro. That is not true. He's a 90 overall. I really missed the boat on Gilbert Arenas. I should have picked him. But hey, I mean, there's nothing I can do about it now. What an absolute beast. That is... He's got a ton of badges. 2-time MVP. And my boy Yao Ming wins Rookie of the Year. And we got him locked up for years to come. I'm happy about that. Imagine a team of D. Wade, Carmelo, LeBron, and Yao. Or at least just Yao and LeBron. I would be fine with that if we can just get LeBron. Grant Hill with the Spurs. Tim Duncan with the Spurs. Jeff Foster, most improved. Gilbert Arenas once again. All-NBA first team. Maurice Taylor. Why? I don't get it. Michael Stewart. Like, who are these guys and why are they so good? I don't get it. John Wallace? Who? Who is, like, what?
Who are you people?
Marty, I'm scared.
Fontigo Cummings is if I could have Fontigo Cummings on this team, man. I mean, look at this guy. 26 points a game. 93 overall. 2-time most improved player of the year. What? And then here is the all-rookie first team, Yao Ming. Of course. Oh, man. He is the future of this franchise. I know I said that about Peja earlier, but I was wrong. It's Yao, baby. The Nets are the number 1 seed. That's surprising. Even though, well, I guess not so surprising. They have Elton Brand and James Posey. And the Pelicans won 2 games this year, so they're slowly improving. The Lakers really fell off, and the Grizzlies go 70-12. And I really don't know how. Well, I guess. God, man. They still got Bryant Reeves on their team. Here are the league leaders. Peja once again out here just balling. Corey Maggette, Dirk Nowitzki, Gilbert Arenas, Tim Duncan, AI, Steve Nash. Steve Nash didn't have that many assists. Well, maybe he did. Yeah, never mind. I was looking at the wrong thing. And our players, Peja, Yao Ming, Michael, Derek McKee, Scottie Pippen. I feel bad trading him, but man, he totally fell off. Here we go. The 2003 NBA playoffs. The Grizzlies. I'd say the Grizzlies are going to win this thing. I don't think that anybody has an answer for Gilbert Arenas. They're playing the Nets. Wow, the Grizzlies come back from down 3-1. Gilbert Arenas is a god on this game. He is unbelievable. 31 points. He's an MVP, an NBA champion, and an all-star, first teamer on the All-NBA squad. And he's a Finals MVP, and he's been in the league for 2 seasons. Holy smokes. All right, well, it's officially happening. Michael Jordan is retiring. Dennis Rodman, also at 43 years old, is retiring. Joe Klein, Ron Harper, B.J. Armstrong, Will Perdue, a lot of guys from those old Chicago Bulls teams, those championship Chicago Bulls teams, are retiring. Luke Longley's gone. It's a sad day in Bulls history today. It's sad, but you got to move on from MJ. Hopefully we can get LeBron. We got 3 shots, well, now 2 shots at it. All right, here we go. The number 5 pick. Please don't be us. Of course it is. Okay. So we get the 14, the 10, and the 5 pick. We had some of the best odds to get that number 1 pick, and it's not going to happen. But I'm going to go ahead and make whatever trade I have to get that number 1 pick. Phil Jackson, I'm sorry, but we're going to have to move on from you, and we're going to sign Steve Kerr. Hopefully he feels loyal to us after I know we traded him, but we got him back, and then he left again. But if we could get Steve Kerr to coach this team, I feel like we'll be in pretty good shape. I feel like Steve Kerr he's going to be an outstanding coach for us going forward, and we're going to go ahead and pick him up for $7 million a year. And here we go, the 2003 NBA draft. We got to find a way to get that number 1 pick from the Hawks. I need LeBron James on this squad. And if I have to get rid of Peja Stojakovic, I'm going to do it. I hold no loyalty towards Peja Stojakovic. And there it is. We're going to get rid of that 14th pick and Peja for LeBron James, basically. I'm fine with that. Let's go ahead and make it happen. Goodbye, Peja. It was a good 2 seasons, but it's time to move on. Yao Ming we're keeping, obviously. Let's see if we can maybe move up to the number 3 or the number 2 pick as well, maybe. Who has the number 1? Oh, well, the Pelicans have the number 2 pick, so we don't need to worry about that. Pelicans are going to, like they do every trade or every draft, they are going to pick the worst player on the draft board. So let's get the number 3 pick, and we are going to, we're going to try and get Carmelo, I'd say, with that number 2 pick. Well, technically number 3 pick. So we're going to get rid of a couple first rounders, and they're going to agree to that. And now, screw it. Let's try and get the 4 pick as well. Why not? Let's go ahead and trade this 26th pick that we got from the Timberwolves. And let's trade a couple of other first rounders as well. If we could get this team, if we could get LeBron, Carmelo, and D Wade all on this team, it's going to be... We're going to be deadly, especially having Yao Ming. It's not even going to be fair. We might go undefeated, honestly. And we're just going to go ahead and get rid of a lot of these, and they're already agreeing to it. They're like, whatever. So let's go ahead and do it. Let's draft LeBron James with the number 1 pick out of St. Vincent St. Mary's High School in Akron, Ohio. There he is. Can't wear number 23 because it's retired. That's fine. Scouts love to talk about intangibles within a player. Universally, James is regarded as the player with the biggest upside in the entire draft. Yeah, he is. The Pelicans, as I said earlier, are going to have to take the worst player in the draft because they were not a team at this point. Chicago Bulls with the number 3 pick are going to take Carmelo Anthony. D-Wade is still there. Out of Syracuse. Welcome to the squad, Carmelo. Don't remember you having all those tats when you came out of college, but hey, it is what it is. 2K doesn't really care about continuity. And now the number 4 pick is going to be Dwayne Wade. Originally from Chicago, went to school at Marquette. Kyle Korver's in this draft. Whatever. I don't need Kyle Korver. I got the 3 best players. I got a Hall of Fame class on my team right now. The consensus number 1 pick in every mock. Dwayne Wade has a challenge in front of him turning. Yeah. We're not struggling anymore, Sean Devaney. Look at this. 84 overall, 83 overall, and 82 overall as rookies. As rookies, man. We're going undefeated. There were actually not that bad of players in this draft. Let's go ahead. And I went ahead and drafted Brian Cook because he went to Illinois, and he was a great college player, so hopefully he can turn into a great NBA player. I'm going to try and get Baron Davis here. He's a beast. And is he actually going to sign with us? He is. Baron Davis, welcome to the squad. Let's try and get Ray Allen, too. I don't really need him because I already have D-Wade, and he's going to actually sign as well. But we're going to go ahead and trade him for a 4. I need a power forward, so we're going to trade Ray Allen for Juwan Howard, and here's what our roster is looking like right now. We're pretty freaking stacked, honestly. Baron Davis, Juwan Howard, Carmelo Anthony, Yao Ming. Carmelo went up 3 points, LeBron went up 1, and D-Wade went up 2. Carmelo is an 86 overall now. But I might tweak this lineup throughout the season, but this is what it is right now. I might move Melo into the starting lineup once we get into the flow of the season. And here is our team. LeBron James, Yao Ming, D-Wade, Juwan Howard, Baron Davis. Juwan Howard's for some reason wearing number 17. Well, I guess he can't wear 5 because Baron Davis is. Yao Ming playing the team he actually should have been drafted by. Oh my goodness. This is going to be... Yeah, I don't see us losing that many games. So we might be the number 1 seed in this year's playoffs. Ray Allen, there he is. We went ahead and traded him to the Rockets. As you just saw, Henderson for 3. No surge. Juwan Howard with the board. D-Wade. What in the world? Terrible pass. Yao Ming. I don't know what he's doing. Puts it up. Puts it in. Well, it was fun doing this. I'm going to probably do a couple more episodes of this. I might just go until 2020, the actual 2020 season. I don't know. It was fun rebuilding this team. It only took a couple seasons. Yeah, we were pretty freaking bad, but, I mean, you got to go through some bad years to get to the good years. So LeBron takes it right to the rack. We won that 4th straight championship with Michael and those Bulls, and that was the question. Could the Bulls have won that championship had they all come back? And I think we got the answer to it as we see another basket for the Bulls. But, yeah, like I said, we have rebuilt the Bulls. Everybody left from that 3-peat, 4-peat, and who knows? Maybe this team can have a 3-peat of their own now. Maybe we can bring some more banners to Chicago with this squad. I mean, it's probably not a maybe. It's probably a probably, as D-Wade takes it straight to the rack. Yeah, I mean, I feel like I could easily win an NBA championship or 2 or 3 or 10 with this team. That is yet to be seen, though. I'm going to do a couple more episodes of this, and I hope you guys have enjoyed this so far. This was a long video just because I feel like I've neglected you guys for the last few weeks. Haven't really put out much content, but I'm going to keep doing this series. It's been pretty fun. Probably do a couple more episodes and then put it in the can. If you guys want to see more of it, let me know. And hit that notification bell so you know when I upload and post an update. Oh, LeBron James, big time slam. We're up 12-0. I'm playing on Hall of Fame difficulty. We're about to win an NBA championship. We're bringing another title to Chicago. See you guys on another time. Peace. Wow, we barely won that game. What the heck?
You fucker!